goes up, we're breaking free. Clouds below, it's just you and me. A cockpit crew with dreams to chase. No time to lose, let's pick up the pace. Throttle open, let the engines roar. Feel the rush, we're bound for more. Flying high in the sky with friends. No limits here where the blue never ends. Let's not dilly-dally, we're soaring so tall. Hudderson's the guy to follow. After all, let the horizon spin. Loops and dies where the fun begins. Altitude rising, hearts on fire. We're riding waves of their desire. Skies are calling, can you feel the pull? This sim's no game, it's magical. Flying high in the sky with friends. No limits here where the blue never ends. Let's not dilly-dally, we're soaring so tall. Hudderson's a guy to follow. After all, sky with friends. No limits here where the blue never ends. Let's not dilly-dally, we're soaring so tall. Hudderson's the guy to follow. After all, after all.
Thank you, Mr. Alan Cook. Hello, everybody. How you doing? I just fancied doing a flight, and I thought, let's bring some viewers along with me. I just want to do a quick flight in the Vision Jet and vying to get back into my Vision Jet. In fact, well, this is the flight I've got set up from Dusseldorf to Charles de Gaulle. I want to go around Paris as well. Over to the sort of, that would be northeast, northwestern coast of France. The kind of English channel, essentially. Over to Southend, into London City Airport. Lots of ILSs, and goodness knows what. We'll do an ILS at Charles de Gaulle. Probably one at Southend and London City as well, for good measure. Probably around Paris. I want to go and take a look at all the famous sites. How's everybody doing? How's the stream, by the way? I'm already getting a warning from a widget saying that something needs to change, but hopefully it's okay. Is everybody okay? I've usually got one or two people chatting by now. I'm a bit concerned. I'm going to go ahead and assume things are okay. Let me just make sure. If I put that on live, that's better. Hello, Susie. How you doing? You have to do off work. Come and join me in the Vision Jet. Do come and join in. It's great. You can, if I mention certain videos, you can help me out there by, if you don't mind, popping them into the channel, finding them, just so I don't have to do too much work with my computer and whatnot. Let me just see what server I'm on for people, because I'm going to get asked that quite a bit. West Europe, in this case. I think I changed servers around. West Europe makes sense. I'm in Europe. So, back to the sim. Let's go fly. I've also got a update for FS Realistic, which I need to do, so I'll do that with you as well. Everything looks great, thanks, Susie. So yeah, anybody fancy coming along, either at the start or during the flight, you'll be welcome to do that. Ah, there we go, a few people there. So Dusseldorf Airport. And we'll fly from here to, there you go, Dusseldorf Wolfsap Airport. Oh, beg your pardon, the Vision Jet just spit at me. It's a bit rude, this Vision Jet. Right, okay, let's get in the cockpit there. Let's just do an update. Let's just take just a moment for things to actuate. JP, there you go, so that's this view I've got set up with Chase Plane. Actually, I'll open Chase Plane, put it to the side. Because I'll always use different views with that, which is handy, so I'll pop that there. Altimeter, what do I have set up for that? Altimeter looks to be correct. Just make sure. Something I didn't set up there. Maybe wait for people to join in there. Controls. Just make sure the Vision Jet, I'm pretty sure I've got my rudder pedals here. I've got PU radio. Watch out for this one. Video dropping tonight. I'm thinking tonight, unless something else happens in the flight sim world. We get some kind of update saying that X and Y has dropped. I need to quickly go and cover it. Yeah, they're flying. Motor panel fine. Rudder pedals test, that's right. PU radio, yeah. Little stunner, that thing is. Let me just move off the... Now, what is going on? That's not a good start. Okay, bear with me. My thrust is not working on my throttle for some reason. Settings, control. Let's just change that backwards and forwards. Don't know why it does that sometimes. Flight sim, hey, what can you do with it? Right, put it to 0 test. 0 test. And I'll just see what... Scanning... Scan cancelled now. Scanning. Well, that is my throttle control. Why are you not working, throttle? What's the matter with you? What did I change on there? Just a second. Search by input. Scanning. It's not having any of it. Oh, this is a good start. Why have you suddenly stopped working? Okay, let's just turn that off for a second. Just turning something off. Just making sure that that's all set up. It's not airplane controls. Let's just put that on 0. Are you going to work? Put it back to test. Troubleshooting already. Flight control services. Let's just see what's going on here. I don't want flight control services. Ah. Well, this could be a no-go for whatever reason. Save and back. Let's just go back. Settings. Controls. Come on. What have I done to my throttle system? That's not good. It's the only throttle system I've got hooked up at the moment. Ah, we want to get to power management. Thank you. Power management throttle. Yeah, axis X it's saying. So if I go there, why on earth is axis X no longer working? That is not so good. Axis X, search by input, let's just see there, scanning. Doesn't seem any of the buttons are picking up. Let me just unplug it and plug it back in, just a second. And if all else fails, unplug it. Pop it back in. Test. Ah, there we go. Ah, success. I don't know what happens. Sometimes you have to do that with Flight Sim, don't we? Very strange. Oh, it's pissing down. Oops, sorry, YouTube. It's raining. Right, just throttle up a bit. I'm just going to get off the runway. Got FS Realistic. I need to update that first, so I'm just getting off the runway while I do that. That's where I am, people. Dusseldorf, runway 2, it looks like. Come off to my right there. Toll brakes, are you working? You are. Good, 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 good. Bit further. pouring down. This is going to be a fun flight. Who wants to do a flight in the pouring rain? Susie, I'm going to take your recommendations of when I come down. De-ices. Is that? Oh no, it's just the engine blast. I thought it was thunder. Always gets me, that one. There you go. Liho, you can go ahead now. Let's watch him take off. Whee! What's he in? Boeing Enterprise. Very nice. Very nice. DJ, how you doing? Good afternoon. I'm well, thank you. Doing well. Just doing a Vision Jet flight around Europe. Right, okay. Where are you? FS Realistic. It said it's got an update, so I just want to update it to make sure everything's hunky-dory. There's always updates being pushed out for this. It's great. Settings, updates. What you do, you just press update. Updates, you just have to leave it open. It will do it in about a minute. With help. Let me know if all the noises are okay. I don't have things too loud, hopefully. Okay, what are you doing? Update in progress? Any second, takes about a minute. Takes about a minute. There we go. Hotfix crashed. I don't know. Fix the hotfix for something. Something or other. What I want to do, because this keeps resetting. I hope this is now fixed. Ground roll. Yeah, I put it on balanced. It's too severe on any other setting there, so I'll put FS Realistic over here, shrink it, and we'll see how that goes. West Europe server today, people. Right, I'm going to get myself set up. That's just the engine blast behind the aircraft. Gonna get myself set up, so I'll come down here, that's better. Altitude select, let's get to 9,000 feet. I'll probably go up to 10 or 15,000 feet. We'll see how things go, people. So let's get to 9,000 feet. So it looks like I'll be taking off and following nav course straight away, which is great. I'm just going to swing the heading bug round to nav anyway. To my course. That'll be grand. And I think that'll do. So, turn the waypoint markers off. Get back on the runway here. Avoid the lights. Let's get in between these two lights here. That's better. Right. Just make sure... Nope, we're fine. Right, carry on across. Should be fine. It's a nice big long runway. Oh, a little bit of lag there. Sure what that's about already. Lagging already. Right. There's my ground roll. That's better balanced, yeah. Up we go. Gears can come up. Let me know how all those sounds are, people. I don't want to deafen people out. Raise the flaps. I got my flaps in. Yeah, they're raised now. That's good. Flaps up. Right, let's just put this on flight level change, and let's not forget this time. Where's nav? There's nav. GPS is locked in. Flight level change 165 will do in the climb. We'll get up and over the clouds. 165. I'm going to speed up, my friend. Just a second. What on earth are you doing? 4,000 feet a second. Let's make that a couple of thousand. Poor aircraft. Vertical speed 2,000 feet a second should do in the climb. Get up to 9,000 feet, no problem. And we'll get up and over the clouds. Should be fine. How's it going? Going well. How you doing, God? Oddimore. Going well, my friend. Just doing a Vision Jet flight across and around Europe. That's just the engine blast you can hear at the back there, people. That's just FS Realistic. So imagine the jet engines are blasting out a little bit there. It's get back in the cockpit a second. GPS, what on earth are you doing? Why? It was on the bloody GPS. GPS is locked in. Oh, let's just bring that vertical speed down a little bit more just so we don't get into any danger stuff. There we go, we're above the clouds. Let's just get virtual. Let me just stick in the cockpit a second. I'm confusing the poor aircraft, I think. Are you going to settle out? Put it into heading mode a second, people. Just a second. Getting up to 9,000 feet already. Did I not even have it in? I wonder if I didn't even have it in. Did I not press autopilot? I don't believe... It could have been. I might not have even... Oh, what a bloody clown. Right, okay. I'm going to continue to climb. Yeah, I may not have pressed it. It always happens when I'm live streaming. I forget one thing or another. Not normally, people. Let's get to 10,000 feet just to clear those clouds properly, and we'll get climb up at 800 feet per minute. Right, it's in heading mode now, thank you. Now get back onto the GPS, just bring it round a little bit. Should be grand. Let's continue climbing to get over the clouds solidly. Look at that. Beautiful clouds already. There we go. Lovely, lovely. Right, that's okay now, isn't it? I might have forgot. Oh, yeah, it could have disengaged as well. Yeah, it's just like I'm kind of popping in between a few screens there. And that could well be the reason. Let me just bring my speed to a steady 220. Bring that throttle back slightly. About there will do. Won't use also throttle, I'll just maintain it myself. It's not too difficult in the Vision Jet. There we go. Lovely scenes. Charles de Gaulle is 200 nautical miles away. It won't take long in the Vision Jet. Get myself properly lined up on GPS, which it is now. Altimeter correct it is. Good. Just always double checking those things. And we're golden. Right, Charles de Gaulle Airport. Charles de Gaulle, LFPG, isn't it? I believe LFPG. Let's just get down to instruments here. Get over to... I'll put this on full for the map. Go to charts. I think it's LFPG. 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 Charles de Gaulle. I was right. Enter. Approach charts. We're going to be flying in a direction of about 20-ish, so ILS. Oh, let's just see. 262 right, 2... Let's go ILS 26 left. ILS 26 left. We can take a look at the MFD. Localizer will be... Is that DSU? Let me just make sure that's not a very clear chart, is it? Not a clear chart. I can hardly see that. What's going on? I believe it's DSU by the looks of things. Localizer identifier 10836. Is that right, people? In my eyes, that's terrible clarity. My goodness. And these charts are okay just to reference, but some of them are not good for navigation. 10836. What do we think? Honeycomb controller, which... Oh, the controller, yeah, it's been good, yeah. To be honest, I'm back to me yoke. I prefer a yoke. it's a great controller. And if I'm travelling, that's when I'll be using it. So keep an eye out for that. I am travelling next week. I'm thinking, do I take my laptop with me? I want to take a week off YouTube creation. Goodness knows what. But Sim Update Beta 5 could release at any point. So I've got to be careful of that. Hoping it's this week or the week after. I hope it's not the week I'm away. It'll be typical that it's the week I'm away it releases. I do want to cover it. 10836, that's when I'll take my controller with me. I think it's 10... Let's try that. 10836. Let's just get to our instruments. Get to Navcom. Audio and radios. 10836. Can't be 36. Just a second. 35, isn't it? 35. 108. That would make more sense actually. 10835. Transfer to primary. It's picking up a different identifier. I'll probably keep it there because I can see how many nautical miles I've got to go. And that is not a clear chart. I think it's DSU as the identifier we want to get. Get that back to pilot. Take that off. All's golden. Let's just see if anybody's joining us on our jolly flights. There's a few people around, but don't recognise any names, but never mind. Just me doing my Vision Jet things. Engine blast. There we go, put it there so you don't get much engine blast. 108, yeah, thanks Susie, yeah. 10835, thanks Odin, yeah. Odin. Terrible chart. Terrible clarity on the chart. And what else do we want to look at there, people? On our charts. Bring that up. You can set buttons for these, but I find it easier just to go through the menu. We want to be at an altitude, looks like 4,000 feet, to intercept the glide slope. Interesting. 4,000 feet, that seems quite high, doesn't it? But we'll go at 4,000 feet when we come down. Just want to bring up my EFB. And click on LFPG. I just want to find the elevation for it. I can do this from the charts as well, but possibly easier to do it here. Elevation 340 feet. Yeah, makes sense then. Makes sense. Okay, thanks EFB. Put it back over the aircraft. Turn it off. Makes perfect sense. Got a few of these views. We can probably alter these as we go. Oh, and that. I've got to set up a button for that flyby. Still not done it. Maybe I have somewhere. Let's just see. No, I don't have a shortcut for it. Bear with me a second, people. I want to set a shortcut for that. Just thinking, what button do I want? No. Just picks up 2. Okay, that'll do, I think. Yep. That's it. Okay. Got one. Should have good. Flying into this cloud, that's okay. We'll just fly through this bank of cloud. Front. There we go, that's a nice picture, isn't it? Nice picture. The old Vision Jet. Where's my pilot? Where's my pilot? It's a plane flying itself. God help the people below. I'll struggle to figure out where the minutes are under the sheets. Minimums, yeah, it's just at the bottom usually. Show you that one. Usually, let us just see. If you go to your charts, typically it'll be at the bottom. You can find it here as well, but it's easier to reference the bottom of the chart. I'm hearing noises, I don't like that. What was that noise? That's FS Realistic doing something, I'm not sure. I'll just check on my speeds in a second. You find it here typically. And it's kind of like the utmost one, so I want to catch the sort of utmost. of the ILS. You know, the top one. Typically, they'll just have one there, but look at the top one. Generally, if there's a few there, you can capture it at different points depending where you are, essentially. And depending on your approaches. Speed's okay. What are you mourning at, pilot? I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, that's how I reference them, how I find them. 264, it's automatic in the Vision Jet, Susie. Thank you. 264 for the, yeah, anything with G1000s, 3000s, you get an automatic course setup. Right, 10,000 feet, so turn my landing lights off. Let's turn my landing lights off. Effectively, at 10,000, you should still have them on, so let's turn them back on. Let's do something, let's do it proper. Right, okay, let's just test a few of these. That's mid. I've not checked all these in the... Oh, light, nice, look at that, look at that. Oh, what a view. And the wind blast from FS Realistic. Engine blast. Very nice. Can't beat that. Not a problem. No, ask away. Questions like that while I'm doing flights like this, it's good. Right. Let's just see. Yeah, I like that view. Gotta remember that one. So that's front aft. Okay. If, let's just get inside, pilots. I want to check these views as well. Overhead, yep. Brakes, yep. Hops, yep. Inside left, see, you get lots of these lovely views set up as well. It's fantastic, isn't it? There you go. Enjoy, my friends. Hopefully I'll get a clap on landing. I've got, you can't see them, but I do have passengers. Just about see my instruments from there. That's a nice view from the back there. Keep you there like that so we can see a view. There's noises going on, I'm not sure. I'm not keen on them. They're opening up, lots of these things do come to the marketplace on PlayStation. Yeah, have you got a PlayStation then, my friend? None of the marketplace fully opens in a couple of months. Hopefully sooner. Let's see what Sim Update 5 brings. I don't know if they're going to do a test with the marketplace on PlayStation. I don't know if this is more to do with PlayStation and VR Sim Update 5. I assume there's going to be a few things for the rest of us as well. There normally is. But I think they're going to fully concentrate. A lot of their concentration is going to be on getting the VR implementation in, which is absolutely stunning. Couldn't do that today because then I can't see the chats, but... Well, you can, but it's a bit awkward. But I do miss VR flying. I want to get back to that ASAP. And I'll probably have a video out later. I'll do this for a couple of hours, do the flight with you. And then get my video out that I've got planned for the PU radio. Actually, I didn't need to turn that off, so I can turn it back on now. The radio. It's nice to have it on. Hopefully, yep, it's on in the background. Hopefully it's not going to interfere with my controls. Better check that. Don't see why it would, but my throttle wasn't working before. Bring myself down to this view. Yeah, throttle's working fine. Okay. Oops. Put on my parking brake there by accident. That's fine. Keep the speed up. 159 nautical miles, not a problem. Lovely view of the clouds. That's a nice one, isn't it? And you can alter these, so if I wanted that a little bit further up, perhaps. I've done videos on this, but if I wanted to adjust that so I'm slightly up. And then I can save that. And that's now saved as that view. I can rename it if I want to. Inside right. Oh, nice one. Shall we? Shall we? I don't know if you can in flight. Can you open the door in flight? Oh, it's tempting. But I see a handle, even in an aircraft in real life. Because shall I? No. I don't do that on aircraft. Don't worry, airliners. I'm not that maniacal. Manic, rather. Maniacal. PlayStation used it to play on PC back in the day, many years ago. Ah, the old flight sims. Flight Sim X. I'm thinking yes. Have I got a parachute? I don't know. Let's check. No, it's usually there, my parachute, and it's not. It's an interesting aircraft. It's beautiful for a default aircraft, isn't it? Can I? Cabin lighting, why not? It's getting a bit darker suddenly. Yeah, let's just keep that on. There's more cabin lighting there, I didn't realise. Lots of cabin lighting. It'll be interesting to do a night flight in the Vision Jet too, wouldn't it? I've not done that for a while. Temperature control, fan control. It's on auto, I'll keep it there. 75, 24 degrees, that's warm enough for people. I'm assuming the aircraft pilot, you know what you're doing there. Where's that big blow up aeroplane pilot? Autopilot, when we need him. Very nice. Don't like those noises, they do make me worried. Put it on cinematics for a second. Transitioning pretty quick, isn't it, cinematics? Let's just change that. Cinematics. What's that? Hang on. Menu preferences. Is it preferences? Cinematics, that's it. Duration, let's put that more on 9 seconds. Menu main. Oh, it gives you different views, doesn't it? Is my aircraft going down? Is that just the clouds moving around me? Don't like the look of that. Can't change views in cinematics. Can't rotate around. I think it's okay, isn't it? Just looks a bit like it's going down, doesn't it? No, it's not. Okay. It's not. It just looked like it. The only thing missing as default is a telly for the passengers. I know! Where's the telly? Oh, okay. Clear the cabin on spot. Really? You can open a door in flight in reality. Ooh. Have you flown one, Odin? I know a few of you chaps do have or do fly aircraft. I've used a parachute on a Vision Jet yet. I haven't used it in career mode. Don't want to risk it. Ah, no. Is there a Vision Jet in... I've got to do more in career mode. Got to do a lot more in career mode. That's a nice view. Look at that. Whoa. Keep it on that view. Can we pause it on cinematics? Got to investigate all kinds of things there. That was beautiful, that view. What does that do? Oh, it's just next. So that's next. But how do you pause on cinematics? Hang on a second. What's it saying there? Oh, a new version of Chase Plane. I've not updated it. Never mind, I'll do that after the stream, I guess, now. Yeah, you can't pause. That's a missed opportunity. Be nice to pause on a scene in cinematics. Hopefully tomorrow, I think tomorrow, I'm going to announce on the main video I did, the winner of the FS Realistic. I did do a competition there, and members, I've got a members video out as well on YouTube. That'll be Sunday. I think there's only a few in our members who have entered that so far. So that'll be a short draw. Hello Matt, how you doing? First time being able to make a comment here. Hey, hope all is very well, thank you. Really like your videos, they help me a lot and wanted to say thank you. You are more than welcome. It's always nice for people to come and say thank you, Matt, and hello. But you're more than welcome. That's why I keep making them. People like yourself. Thank you. Sitting in the main cabin, looking up, there's a big red handle to pull on it. I've been in a few airplanes, but not a pilot in any way, shape or form. No, not many of us are, my friends. We are virtual pilots. Although I do want to get back to fly. I do want to fly a couple more times. Look at that view. Just a second, people. Just a second. Let me get back to pilot. Let me get back to spot view. Because that view looks stunning. Give you a bit of engine blast as well. Look at that. Can't beat the Vision Jet. I'll check for that big handle in a moment. Just distracted again. Yeah, watch out for a video later today, people. I'm going to release it later today. If you're watching this after the fact, then the video will be released. It's on a new radio system. It's on a PC, of course. Com nav radio. Fantastic and cheaper than the Logitech version, and it works. You don't have any issues. For those having issues with the Logitech radio panel, this one works with no issues. So do watch out for that. Fantastic little radio. It's one I'm going to use from now on, in fact. Is that good? And that's a good seal of approval. Oh, that cloud ahead doesn't look nice. Oh, love doing this. It's an enjoyable experience for me too, people. Just to go on a flight. Often I'm doing videos where I've got a couple of videos in mind, but I have to go on certain flights. It's enjoyable because I like making videos, but I just enjoy flying for the sake of flying sometimes. Anybody with me? Nobody's joining me. Never mind. Do I need to go a bit higher? I need to go a bit higher, don't I? Let's get to pilot. Let's get to 13,000 feet. See how that does. 13,000 feet. We are 129 miles out from Charles de Gaulle. We're fine. 130,000 feet. 13,000 feet. 130,000. Bloody hell. And we'll go at 800 feet per minute. That'll be grand. In fact, we're okay now. We've cleared that. We've cleared that. That's typical, isn't it? Just when I've set my altitude. Never mind, we'll get a bit higher. Lovely clouds. Lovely, lovely clouds. You can't beat them. Elwaves, how you doing, my friends? All of frequent flyers, and all frequent flyers, rather. Hello to everybody there. Another one here with a rare chance of catching this live. I know, I tend to do this when I just fancy it now, to be honest. And I will do... I've got a video in mind, so Odin, and anybody else watching, if you have questions, I want to do a video with newer players, essentially. Darren, how you doing? I'll get back to you in just a moment. People who have questions, I put this to my members already. Last Sunday I made a video for them and said to them, are there any questions you want answered on a stream? Specific, it doesn't matter if it's a daft question. You want me to, well, as long as it's to do with flight sim. Yeah, just ask a question in. So let me know here if there's anything you want me to answer. I'll make a note of it and do it in that live stream. Hopefully we'll get people asking questions live. Okay. It's part of the CCAS protection system the plane's got. Also, the red single push button that lands for you. So weird in the plane having a parachute. Absolutely, yeah. So it does have a parachute in real life. Wow. I'm thinking that there's no crossplay. No, not yet. Hopefully soon. Crossplay. Darren, how you doing? Enjoy. I'm somewhere in France flying the PMDG 777. You know, Darren, hopefully I'll get something for the PMDG, well, for 737 aircraft. essentially. Well, you know, Boeing aircraft. That looks absolutely amazing. I did do a post about it. Hopefully I'll get hold of something, and that is something I'm really looking forward to. Thanks for answering that, Susie. Yep, crossplay not yet, but who knows? Susie, didn't you say Farming Sim has crossplay between PlayStation and PC users and Xbox users? There you go, put in that view. Use the mouse to refine that. Lovely. So there we go, let's take a look at our... Well, let's go to our MFD straight away. We are 114 nautical miles out. We'll get down to 4,000 feet for the intercept. And it should be on our nose, hopefully. Well, we'll see. Probably not on our nose, the way we're flying directly this way, I believe. So we'll have to come to the right, if I'm right. I believe. I'll land at Charles de Gaulle, and anybody who wants to join from there over to Jolly England, you are most welcome to, my friends. So West Europe server. Engine blast. Is that a bit too loud? Let's just... Engine blast. About there, do you think? It's louder for me because I've got my speakers blaring in my face. A bit louder, bit louder. And you can assign your own noises. I've got to do that in FS Realistic. Assign my own noises. Maybe I want to do a video on that, advanced uses. That'll do. I want some kind of engine blast because you would expect it. Sitting outside, just behind the engines. In airliners, that'll be, wow, have your engine blast blasting. Nice clouds over there. There's many questions I have, but a lot of them are on the moment questions around the game. Why does the game call me a retard for one? I know, it's not nice, is it? You're coming into land. Retard. Darren, let's hope you do. It's a bugger to learn. So immersive, yeah. Good to see you flying. No problem. Yeah, I've not tried the 777 yet. I did have it on Flight Simulator X. How much did it cost you, Darren? Just out of interest. Because I'll tell you a little story in a moment about the 777 on Flight Simulator X when I bought it. I flew it quite a lot then, but I couldn't get anywhere with it. It was a bugger to fly because it kept crashing as well, Flight Simulator X. I just think that aircraft was too complicated for Flight Simulator X and it couldn't keep up. So every time I wanted to make a video on it, I was trying to make videos on it, it would crash. Crash to desktop. Which wasn't great. So, Sim Update 5, hopefully a world we've had a world update. No, we had a city update, didn't we? Another world update won't go amiss. Strange noise, I don't know what that noise is. Flying along in my lovely Vision Jet. About 70, yeah, cost me about £90 back in probably about 2015 I bought it. I don't remember when exactly. It would be about 2015. So quite expensive for Flight Simulator X. It's the most expensive aircraft I bought, the 777, back in the day. And it kept crashing, like I said, crashed to desktop. every time I try to use it. I fly all over the place, Odin. Probably mainly around Europe, I'll say. Trying to fly in Asia at the moment. You're from the UK. You've flown all around the UK and France, yeah. And the US. I like the US, the West Coast especially at the moment. And I like New York area as well. Oh, okay. Ron, how you doing, my friend? How do you find the flight manual? Have you got a specific aircraft in mind? I can help you with that, possibly. Or one of us can. There you go, Matt's helping you there. I wonder where the next world update will be. I don't know. Hopefully not US or Europe. Yeah, it'll be nice to see. Australia's had a couple. New Zealand's had one, hasn't it? Nice to see Africa, parts of Africa perhaps. I don't know. Where would you like to see a world update, people? It's an interesting question. I mean, even things like Saudi Arabia, that could be, you know, if they change the default. Dubai looks okay, but it could do with a bit of a facelift. I'm using the Orbix Dubai for that reason. Looks okay with Orbix, but it just looks a bit... Well, it... I mean, Dubai is basically a city in the middle of a desert, isn't it? So you get outside the city, there's not much to see. I want to get back to my 146 professional as well. So maybe expect a live stream or two on that. That'll be good. The last time we played Flight Simulator game was back when you had dial tone for the internet. Oh yeah, dial tone, yes. I think the most remote places should be good for our world update. Yeah, nowhere though. I was gonna say Africa or somewhere in Southeast Asia. Yeah, one of them, elves. I'd love the Middle East to get something now. That's where you're flying, Dubai. Nice! How far are you, Darren? Keep us informed on your flight there. Aura, how you doing? Happy flying, regards from Romania. Oh, nice. Were you in the UK recently? Well, I'm thinking no, it's Adi. Adi's come back in the UK. Very nice, Romania. Oh. Dubai does, yeah, it does, yeah, I agree with that. I always keep it installed for Dubai. I like DCS World Dubai, personally. I know it's simpler, but I do enjoy flying a Spitfire, DCS Spitfire, with head tracking or VR around Dubai. It's a wonderful experience. Or an F-18. I've reinstalled DCS. What on earth did I just press? Oh, did I have that button set to my flyby already? I must have. I've just pressed the button and it's... I don't know what's going on. Did I press that button? It's my flyby camera. I didn't press that. Oh well, I don't know what's going on. Right, stop. Get back to my... How do I get... Oh, let's do it from up here. Better. 80 nautical miles. We're getting closer. When we get the identifier off. Now it's picked up a different identifier. Put the ILS frequency, and a lot of you will know this, but if there's anything that's familiar to that identifier, it'll pick up on our IBFS at the moment. We are waiting for DSU, I believe. Let's put you in that view, zoom out a bit so we can see all the lovely clouds. Odin, yeah, it's a add-on. Spitfires, I believe there's not one by default. Yeah, you're not going to make many fans by calling it a game. It is. We are playing it. It's you know, it's more a sim, I would say, but I'm not playing a game. Doesn't matter. Game sim. Ooh. Trouble is with this Mole's throttle quadrant, the MTP, I believe it's a bigger brother. It's a lot of rocker switches, which not as many buttons. Anyway, stop it. Okay. That's a... Oh! Bloody noises. Let's just make sure my altimeter has it changed slightly. Q&H, just making sure all that's okay. That's fine. I can put this on. PFD to change it nav sources when we get closer. Do we need any de-icing on? I think surprisingly we don't need de-ices on. Just make sure there. Are they on? They're not. And Susie, I remember. Turn them off when we're putting in flaps. There we go. Helicopters actually is okay with a controller, but the Holtas 4 would be good if you can get hold of it, Odin. You're about the Austria area, nice. So you're flying over the Alps at the moment. Yeah, the PlayStation default gamepad works. I did a video on that, on helicopters. You can use it, but I would definitely use a Holtas. Holtas 1, Holtas 4 is okay with helicopters. I use the force feedback flight stick that I've got set up. With a looser, sort of looser feel to it for helicopters. Looser profile. So let's see, hang on a second. Let's get back inside. So that's the big red button, safe return. Ah! I didn't know about that one. Safe return. So what will that do? Turn me around and land me back at where... Anybody use that? I won't press it because I don't want to start messing around. Caps activation. And there's so many extra bits and pieces to this new Vision Jet that I've not explored. That's fine. Ah, interesting. Interesting. Leave that view on. I hope I didn't just press something there. Caps safety pin. No, I don't think I pressed it. Yeah. So what happens quite a lot with you. My flaps get ice on them, but my heater is on. Yeah, I think that's the thing. You've got to turn, if I'm right, it comes up with ice when you put your full flaps, but you've got to turn ice protection off, I believe. Brought the Holtas 4 on Amazon. Very fast, very easy, no problems. Great. Did you buy that recently, by the way, Odin? I'm the in-flight entertainment. Have a good flight. Cheers, Darren. I do try. It's more, it takes you to the nearest airports and launch you. It's not the best though. The big red handle you pull on a parachute, you activate it and the parachute works in the game. Oh, nice. Shall have to try that. Need to fly the Vision Jet again, Jason. Yeah, been on the PC-12 and PC-24 kick lately. Nice. Yeah, I do fly this quite often, the Vision Jet. It's just nice to zip around in, isn't it? You want to get somewhere in a decent amount of time. It's a good aircraft for that. What are we? 61 nautical miles. So identify should come up about 25 nautical miles out. Or so with 13,000 feet, maybe 28, 29 nautical miles because we're quite high up. We shall see. I'll let it settle in, the identifier, before changing nav source. And we should be golden. Still quite a few things I've not. What's that, FMS? Yeah, there's a few things I know, but there's more things that I need to get a little bit more familiar with the Vision Jet. Know most of it. A few technical things, shall we say. LFPG, there we go, 57 nautical miles, estimated time of arrival, 14 minutes. So there's a DME as well there, nice. Ah, okay, I won't do that. Okay. Afternoon, Brian, how you doing? About a month ago, you got it? Nice! So you got it during the craze, where people couldn't get it. The thing is with the landing button, as soon as you press it, it can do anything, and it doesn't always find an airport. I'll leave it alone and I'll experiment after the flight. I can hear noises again. I don't know what's going on with my... doesn't find an airport to land at, and it has to be tarmac and a certain length. Okay. When you say you can't do anything, I mean the computer locks your eye. I see what you mean. Okay. You love the Cirrus, it's brilliant, isn't it? Hello, Jazz, by the way. Try to moderate my time with it. Ah, fair enough. I believe you pull up on your checklist on G3000 computer, you'll see the emergency procedure. Let's try that later. You're welcome, Brian. Okay. Oh, are we 13 nautical mile, 13 minutes ETA, people? We are 200 knots at the moment, just over. Ladies and gentlemen, I need to get Sane Tensions back on, don't I? I've still got a complimentary year's access to that. Well, probably 6 months now. That'd be good. We can have facts about different places we're flying. Do we have... Flow, why are you not working again? Keep having to... They need to fix that. Anybody else having that same issue, you need to keep adding your shortcut to bring up the flow wheel. Right, better. Porto, there's Fredericks flying around somewhere. Fredericks. Hopefully... no, I won't play with buttons because I might end up zooming towards him. Position. That's where I am. Okay. Where's Charles? Stop making noises. Where's Charles did go? It's around here, isn't it? That's where I am at the moment. It's handy. I can do that on the EFB as well, of course. Anyway. That too. Just go on, just for a few minutes. For a minute or two. Yeah, Odin, it's FS Realistic, the sound, yeah. That's Chase playing all the different views, and FS Realistic is doing all the sounds, which is kind of like a nice immersion touch. Really got to get into that in airliners. I want to get the 146 back up and running. Professional. I think I have a different aircraft from Just Flight as well. Did they send me the... did send me the other one, didn't they? The Fokker, I think. To double check on that, but it's a 146 that I really enjoy. Although the Fokker's quite good. The airliner. Where's the pilot? It's very chill, isn't it? Very chill if you're doing a long flight. Just get the... Does anybody else have chase plane or FS realistic? Let's just see. Too easy. We're just going back to a Learjet can feel a little bit... It is quite easy, Jess, yeah. But it's just a very chill time, the video, that's why I like it. Sometimes the wheel doesn't come up when another window is open over the simulator. It could be that, Brian. The Garmin G3000 avionics are sweet, but I'm getting to where I really like the Honeywell avionics in the Platus planes. Oh, nice. Pilatus plane, sorry. Nice to have variety, it is, yes. Yeah, it's only for PC at the moment, you're right, Susie. Hopefully they'll bring it on the marketplace. They need to bring a lot over to the marketplace. Parallel 42. They are doing with their scenes. I think there's a lot of complexity with the add-ons, utilities, bringing them over. I've been working towards is going to do a Proline fusion of the creator. Oh, nice. Make it available like the other avionics. That'll be nice, Jason. Yeah. Which big aircraft would you recommend start learning? The A320 Neil's probably one of the easier, bigger airlines. If you mean airliners, A320 Neil. Plenty of tutorials. I've got a few up myself. It's not difficult to fly typically. Oh, you played with it. It's got complicated. Aside from that 737, when they become available, the 600's cheap and cheerful and easy to fly. Remind me, Brian, you have both. Oh, you got both. You got both the utilities, yeah. And you've got Jace plane. It's brilliant, Darren. Do you use cinematic mode yourself? Is there free stuff on the marketplace too? There's trials, I believe. Sorry, let me just get back to my cockpit view just before I forget. Because we are coming up to... Well, not quite yet. Let me just put it into that view, just to keep an eye on... I've got to disable those noises, it's not very pleasant. I keep thinking something's going to fall off the plane. Yeah, I mean, there's world updates, I guess, city updates, but you're getting them on PlayStation already. Anything else free on the marketplace, people? I'm trying to think. There's rentals you can do as well. You can rent stuff on the marketplace, so for a few pound to see how it fits. Yeah, marketplace hopefully soon for PlayStation and VR. VR's the next big thing for it. Lucky people. That really got on the nerves of Xbox people that PlayStation was getting VR. I mean, what can I do? The Xbox masters never brought VR to Xbox. But definitely, if I was getting into flight sim now with a limited budget, I'd buy a second-hand PlayStation Slim, probably. PlayStation 5 discless version. I think you can buy them straight from Sony for a few £100 and a cheap VR headset. That's what I would do. For about £550, you're into VR. I don't know how it's going to run on the base PS5. We'll have to see. They're still learning it, Darren. Coming over from X-Plane 11. Oh, when did you transfer? Yes, it's on the MCDU that I find hard. Yeah, there's a lot to learn. I think it is the MCDU or Airbus. Is it the MCDU? It doesn't matter. It's similar kind of unit. Brian, use cinematic mode. It makes me jump when it sometimes starts on its own. Yeah, I think I've disabled the auto start. Just show you how to do that in case you don't know. Preferences, I believe. And if you go down to cinematics, manual. Just change it from auto to manual here. Auto start. So preferences, scroll down cinematics, just put it on manual. If you didn't know. There we go. DSU, it's come up. We are locked on to LFPG, my friends. I'm going to change the nav source. I need to come to my left. A wee bit. Nav source. Heading mode. To the left. To the left. To the right. Don't have the glide slope indicator up yet. I'm not worried. Let's put this back on map. And I'm assuming I need to come this direction if I go to the MF... Well, if I bring up my thingamabob. There's LFPG. There's a runway. So I need to come probably around here to get localized. I've got to do a video on this localizer. People are having difficulties with it. Essentially, you want to cross an imaginary beam of the runway. So you can see I need to come down this direction more rather than going this direction. Because I don't want the glide slope indicator to come down below the centre before I'm localised. Are you local? We only serve local people here. Anybody remember that League of Gentlemen classics? Jurassic Park Land, I want to play with it. Oh. Yeah, I've started watching Stranger Things after that thing that Flight Sim brought out after the expansion. About 3 months ago. Okay, Darren, so yeah, you're coming at a good time. No worries, Brian. No worries. I do want to do an advanced video on... I think I've done one on Chase Plane already. On FS Realistic will be next. Maybe more on Chase Plane. A more advanced on Chase Plane. There you go. I'm going to cross that localizer any moment. I'm going to preempt. Where's the cross mode? There. It'll go in white localizer. Once the localizer starts moving down, it should lock on because I preempted it. Bring back the speed. What am I doing, people? Why didn't anybody tell me? Good grief, I'm not going to land at that altitude. I've got to come down quickly now. 4,000 feet. Let's just make sure the altimeter is correct. It is now vertical speed. Start dropping like a rock, Hodgson. Bring back that throttle. Jolly good. Gonna start dropping like a bloody rock. Ah, dear, dear, dear. Yeah, I'm not going to capture the glide slope. It's way below me at the moment, not surprisingly. I'll capture the localizer first, I think. Let's just bring the speed down so it makes it easier to capture. Shut up, aircraft. Bring this off. I'll leave this open for a moment just so I've got a visualization of where that glide slope is, the localizer is. Bear with me, people. I'll get back to you in a moment. I just don't want to miss this. Can I bring out that throttle more? Start dropping further. Oops. 2,000 feet per minute should bring me down. Let me just concentrate. Flying through the clouds, as you can see. We should be over the threshold any second. Come on, localizer, lock on. Should be. What's going on there? Should be crossing it. Bear with me a second. I might need to configure things. If this doesn't work, I'll just have to do a bit of a turnaround to the right. That's okay. Should lock on. There we go. Localizer caught. So I'm flying towards the heading of the runway. Is it going to capture it? Am I too fast? If you're too fast when you're turning, it doesn't like it. Yeah, it didn't like it. Oh, there's so many things to do with localizers that you've got to be careful with. Keep the localizer preempted again. That should do it this time. Because I'm dropping fast and I've also got speed going there because I'm dropping like a rock at the moment. Should be okay. I can lessen that rate of descent. 1800 feet per minute. Localizer, are you going to lock on? Too fast for the localizer, aren't I? Staying green. As long as it stays green, we are golden. Don't worry about the movements. No, it didn't like that. Bloody hell. Come on, you bugger. Let's just do it there. Bring that speed back a little bit more, just so. There we go. Stay green. Lock on. Troubleshooting the localizer here, people, at the moment. That should do it, I think. Yeah. See, I'm a bit slower. There we go. We're locked onto the runway heading now. Locked onto our localizer. Glide slope. Have I got to do a turnaround? The glide slope is below me. I'm going to have to do a turnaround, people. Bollocks! Didn't come down in altitude. So here we go. This is a good example of what not to do when trying to capture a localizer. It's way below me. I'm going to come round to my right. Heading mode. I'll recapture the localizer later when the glide slope is above me. So I'm going to come round to this direction. Get the glide slope above me. We'll be okay, not to worry. Now, we're planning descending in a time. So yeah, thanks, Susie. Thanks for reminding me. Plummeting instead, Susie. Yep, very much. It will all happen on a live stream, people. It's a lovely view, though, isn't it? I'm not worried. I know about... What view have I got that in? Just a second. There you go. I want it in spot view. Thank you. So I can move around my aircraft. Lovely view of France, though, isn't it? Right, we're coming up to the altitude I want to be at. Jolly good. I'm just going to fly away. I'm going to fly away down here. I don't see the glide slope any longer, but I know if I get round here. Oh, who's calling me? I'll have to get that one later. I'll call you back, whoever's calling me. It's like my phone's vibrating in my pocket. Yeah. Should be fine. So what I'll do, after we're landed, I'll just take a little break. I am expecting a appointment call. Not urgent, don't worry. That's why I'm not answering yet. Right, well, so get to around here, so I'll land and play some music for you while I answer my call. That's okay. Okay, speed. Let's not slow down too much. Let's keep within the flaps range. That's absolutely fine. So the EFB is good for this. You will have something like this in modern aircrafts. You've got it here on the map, in fact, but you will always carry something of this sort. So it's not a problem. I find it more remembering that you have to turn over GPS and localizer modes since... Yeah. Sometimes it will go into manual sync. Yeah, speed as well, Odin. If you're too fast and you're trying to turn onto the localizer, your aircraft's not turning in the best configuration if you're going too fast. So if you slow it down within the flaps range, typically you'll always capture the localizer if you're locked onto it. Preempt and locked onto it. Speed can be a huge factor. Fly a little bit further away. I probably need to get a little bit more distance before I turn back and try and lock on again. It's not a problem. We're in a fast jet. Don't have any glide slope indicator call out there, so it's making it a little bit more challenging. I'll come over to my right, in fact, in heading mode. Right, come over this way, aircraft. That'll do. About there. I'll preempt. Localize again. We're nice and slow now. Keep that speed steady around there. I'm going to go into stage 1 flaps. Flaps down here. I'll do it with a button. Stage 1 flaps. Just watch my speed as I do that, because it's going to plummet. Probably not wise while I'm turning so sharply, but we're okay. There's the glide slope. Look at that. Glide slope is just above there. Lock onto the localizer, please. Approach mole's activated. Localizer any second. Let's just get that sharply to the left there. We'll make this, don't worry. Oh, please. Any second. I'm not making this easy on myself, but there you go. Localizer's just about centered there. But come completely to the south. That should do it. So that should stay there, because we're the same distance from the localizer. There we go. Localizer locked on. Oh, glide slopes just above. Can we go into gear down any second? Are you going to stay localizer? What do we think, people? Will it stay green? Bring my heading bug round just in case. It stayed green. We are golden. Gear down. Associated noises are FS realistic. Not a problem. So there you go. That's how you correct it after my stupid mistake. Okay. Were you all nervous for me? I wasn't so nervous. I've done that many times. I've done it in airliners. Had to go around to lock back onto the localizer. I just know, once you understand ILS approaches, understand that the localizer is trying to bring you on an approach, and it's just a beam, a narrow beam, where the glide slope indicator is quite a wide beam wherever you are along this path. If my aircraft was up here, and I was approaching, as you saw, the glide slope indicator was below me. But the localizer is just a narrow beam emanating from the runway heading. Does that make sense? So I understand. Once you get your head around that, it's not a difficult thing to try and correct. Right. Charles to go ahead there. ETA 6 minutes. Get out of it. Keep the speed up for a second. Still got 11 nautical miles to go to it. Turn that off. Charles de Gaulle, big airport, just ahead there. Are you all still there? You've all gone quiet. Have you all collapsed from anticipation, perhaps? Coming down, once localizers approach modes engaged, localizer will lock on to glide slope as long as it was above you and it's come to center. Did you all understand that, what I did there? I just wonder if I've lost a few people. Darren, I expect you would understand that because you're flying airliners. And Susie, I think you're quite familiar with the theory of that. But a lot of people get confused with that. Why is my localizer not locking on? Why is that, you know, and then you can't land because the glide slope's below you. You can't land under autopilot. Don't know, I hope it was self-explanatory. So, one stage of flaps. I'll go into landing flaps in a moment. Get a bit closer. Get my speed down to about 110. Approaching Charles de Gaulle. Concentrating and learning, okay. Great. Me too. Lovely weather, France. Can we see the Eiffel Tower? Where's the tower? Yeah, I've often forgot to arm localizer in an airliner, in the A320 sometimes, and thinking, why is it not locking on? I've not pressed the button, that's why. So landing here, I believe. Left? 26 left. Is it 26 left, people? Remind me. Two six left. Not a problem. Let's bring that speed down now. We're nice and close. Let's get it down to about 110. So I think throttle about 30 from memory. 22, 21, something of that sort. I'll go into landing flaps. So that's landing flaps activated. Let's see if I can not balls this part up. No, so I'll just get my feet nicely on my rudders. Didn't need to before because it was all under autopilot control. Yep. Speed, speed, speed. That's fine, keep it there. Parking brake, I don't know what's going on. Pressing the wrong button. Let's turn that screen off. That's it. Simply did a U-turn to get the glide slope indicator back above me. That's all. As long as that's above you, just I'll do a video. I've got to do another video this weekend. It's troubleshooting ILS approaches because a number of people are still contacting me saying that they can't do it. It's just understanding the whole thing, really. Two beams. Glide slope beams wide, localizer beams narrow, essentially. So one way to think about it. It's a localizer. You probably you need to worry about both of them, but concentrate on getting on the localizer with the glide slope above you. So the arc, it's like an arc going up in. I'll do a video on it. Right. Nice reflections going on. Get closer. And we'll turn the autopilot off. That's just the autopilot leveling out or descending. The speed loss there. Just push that throttle up a wee bit more. That's fine. That's a good speed. Well, not the best speed. 90 knots would be better, but never mind. It'll do me. You understood perfectly, thanks. Because I do, when I do videos, I have to watch them back to think, did I explain that properly? Actually, was that too white? It is too white. If that's not too white, just push your throttle up a bit. I'm going to push my throttle up a bit, because it's wobbling around a little bit. Which means it's having a difficult time. There we go. And then the aircraft should figure itself back. Whoa! That weather changed suddenly. It is live weather. So yeah, I shouldn't do this when I'm landing, but just to check. Okay, autopilot off. I can take it from here. Thank you, autopilot. Do that, and then I've got control. Effectively, showing a bit low there, but I'm just using a little bit of yoke control there just to keep the pappy lights in. Bring on that throttle slowly, ever so slowly now, and just glide down to that runway. Keep centre line. Not a problem. I need to configure my trim a little bit there, but I'm okay. I can control it with throttle there. Oh, coming down a bit faster than... never mind. We'll land on the numbers. Don't know you're throttled, so you're just above the runway, then you're not going to drop like a rock. Oh, flare, flare, flare. Come on, let's smoke this landing. Let's smoke me a kipper. Oh!
Right where we wanted it.
I know! Well, let me just come off to the runway. Thank you! Thank you! I'm taking a virtual bow. Right, that's just FS Realistic just doing its thing there. Come off to the left there and... parking brake on. Come and join me for the next leg, people. I'm at Charles de Gaulle Airport, West Europe server. Let me just put some... Let me just call back this, in case it was an appointment. I'm going to keep the stream going. But I'm going to put you back to there. Do that with the sim. And play you a little tune. Just give me a second.
We're breaking free. Clouds below, it's just you and me. A cockpit crew with dreams to chase. No time to lose, let's pick up the pace. Throttle open, let the engines roar. Feel the rush, we're bound for more. Flying high in the sky with friends. No limits here where the blue never ends. Let's not dilly-dally, we're soaring so tall. Horizon's the guy to follow. After all. Let the horizon spin. Loops and dies where the fun begins. Altitude rising, hearts on fire. We're riding waves of their desire. Skies are calling, can you feel the pull? This sim's no game, it's magical.
Okay, it wasn't that important. Are you all singing? Let's get it back to the sim. Where are we? Flight sim. Resume. Is anybody joining me? Charles de Gaulle Airport. You don't need to. Oh, are you lagging a bit? Alright, thank you, Maestro. Oh, I'll keep it on for a second. Just 5 weeks until FS weekend, yeah. Yeah, I'm tempted to go to that. You are indeed, Brian. Oh, okay. Are you going, Susie? Not around to play, just watching for now. No problem. You don't. Nobody needs to join me. It's just an invitation. Next stop, Southend. Okay, let this song finish, then I'll carry on. Gives me a little break, doesn't it? Right, that'll do, Maestro, thank you. Thanks, Alan Cook, if you're there for the song. I'll put that back on later for the ending. Right, Southend Airport people wish to continue along the same flights, along the same route. So I don't know what runway that is. That runway 2... I do know what runway it is. 26 left, isn't it? That's the one we set up. Let's just make sure the altimeter is correct. Right, okay, let's put our GPS source back to GPS. Heading bug to the right there. Because we'll take off and we'll need to put it into heading then nav mode. Someone do remind me, what's the caution? Parking brake, I know I've got parking brake on. Shut up about the fuel in compare, that's not a problem. Or miscompare. Right. Feet on my rudders. Oh, lovely sounds, the Vision. I mean, the FS Realistic just adds that little bit of panache to it as well. I've got it on balanced ground roll, which is very nice. It's not too extreme. Right, full throttle. We have liftoff! I didn't take off with any flaps. Never mind. I raised my flaps after landing. Right, gears up. Absolutely fine. What do we need to do, people? You've not reminded me. AP! Nav? No, it's not going into nav, so heading mode. To turn around. We'll climb to 4,000 feet, that's fine for now. I'll probably climb a bit further. Let's just put it into vertical speed. And go. Oh, bit of lag there. 1,000 feet per minute for now. Watch the throttle. We don't want to overspeed. We get a lot of shaking if that happens. Shall we see what happens if I overspeed? Because I've got FS Realistic on. It's not going to hurt, I hope. Yeah, there's a barber pole, so I'll be getting to overspeed soon. Let's see the effects of it. Yeah, the noises. No, you've got to really overspeed to have that. Now it's bring the throttle back. It's gone to auto throttle now. Auto throttle's taken over. There you go. Auto throttle off. Okay, we'll just keep the speed nice and steady. About there. That'll do. And over to Southend, over to London City then. So Southend we'll bring up in a moment. Anybody know? EG... What is it? EG... something or other. You're not going, no. No, I'm tempted to. Gotta work out, see if I can afford it. Basically. I would love to go. I've not been to any of the exhibitions. And it's not too far, just need to get... How much did it cost you, Brian? Are you from the UK? Have you booked a hotel locally? I'd probably get Airbnb or cheap hotel locally, I imagine. I don't know about cheap now. I'm leaving it to the last minute. Right, heading mode. Let's get to that. GPS. Out there. Let's just bring up the map to see what my aircraft's are. I'm heading in this direction. I want to head this way, don't I? Yeah, I'm heading towards the line. It's fine. Heading towards it. I really need to update my chase plane to the new edition, but I'll do that. It seems to be working fine, to be honest. I've not had any issues with it. Let's continue to climb. Let's do the old jolly 10,000 feet. 10,000 feet, vertical speed would do for the moment. $1,500 feet per minute. That'll be fine. Keep the speed nice and steady. Well, there will do. GPS will lock on in a moment. Not a problem. Hi, Joe. How you doing, my friend? It's good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the madness. Vision jet madness. That's just a nice flight to do. Nice, enjoyable flight. Nice sights. We didn't fly around Paris. Did we miss the Eiffel Tower? I wanted to do that. Never mind. Nobody reminded me. See if we can spot it from up here. I've still got Orbix Paris. It must be that way, mustn't it? We'll have to get back into our world flights. I want to fly around Paris in choppers, I think people mentioned. Got to organise those things as well. That'll be a proper organisation where I'll give people good notice, a week's notice. Let's see. That's a nice one. Watch us climb. Oh, nice opening up the clouds there. It's just the wind blast, engine blast. You can hear it behind. What I might do is touch and go at Charles at Southend. I'm coming for an ILS, a steep ILS at London City. It's always a nightmare, that one. But it should be okay in the Vision Jet as long as I've got it all... as long as I come down in altitude. I'll probably stay at the intended altitude when I reach London, to be honest, Southend. Just so I don't miss it. That's locked onto GPS, I believe. Let's just see, internal... Yeah, GPS is locked on, coming up to 10,000, well, 8,000 feet. Trying to get over the cloud layers. There's where I am on the map, so we're fine. Not a problem. I think I might have unlimited fuel on, that's why it's saying fuel miscompare. Who's got a marshmallow for heat? That's right. You're behind me! Oh no! Let's see. Spot view. Are you? I don't see you. Oh, still, can I see anybody, in fact? Have I got my name tags on? Let's see people before. Let's just click it on. Ah! Yeah, I didn't even have my name tags on. Have you all been behind me? Sorry, people. I think it's because I started... I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the sim. I don't remember turning it off. Hello, if you're behind me, welcome. Don't get too close now. Where was it? That one there, wasn't it? I do like that view. Zoom out a little bit. Very nice. Yeah, I need to set up. I'll have to set up. I have to get. I think I'll have to get hold of a stream deck at some point soon for all these different views. That's the idea. Have a sort of profile just for views, chase plane views on the stream deck, I believe. Well, I hope you can do that. Oh, icing, Susie. Remember, please, let's put them all on. Get a bit of icing. Let's just see that fade away. Got de-icing on now. Should fade, hopefully. Cold UK lands. Are we getting? Well, we're going across northwestern France at the moment. There we go. Ice has disappeared. So when I come to land, I'll turn my ice protection off, I believe. If that's right. Alright, where were we? We'll go back to that view. Yeah, it stays behind. Good. There we go. Give you that view. Let's see other people around. I can zoom out a bit. Oh, that's a weird view. There we go. Higher level clouds. Do we go higher? Probably flying through clouds is not doing my aircraft any favours, but, you know. Vision Jet, you're probably sick of me at the moment. Get some nice cinematic views on this chase plane thing, can't we? Oh, that suddenly appeared. And disappeared. Yeah, very weird sort of fishbowl view, isn't it? If you go that way, whee, look, you get different psychedelic. I'm gonna go higher. I'm gonna go higher. Don't like this. So let's just make sure the altimeter is correct for the altitude. It is. Let's go up to 13,000 feet again. Remind me to descend, people. I'll take a look at Southend in a moment. We've got 84. It's actually not far. Let's just climb. And then I need to concentrate for a bit. I'm gonna cheat. Let's climb 5,000 feet per minute. Bring up the EFB. I think actually, no, I've got another airport before Southend in, but I'm not going to land there. I'm going to land at Southend. EGMC. EGMC. Let's get down to my instruments. Thank you, chase plane. EGMC. Southend. Enter. We'll be coming in from runway 9-ish, I reckon, or something of that sort. ILS 5 then, that's fine. Runway 5 would do. And then go to... Is that right? I believe so. No. 23. Runway 23, that's the end where we're coming in from, because we're coming in from a westerly... That's right. Direction. MFD. So, IND is the identifier. 113. Let's see, that's a better map. Very clear. 111.35. 111.35. 111.35. Transfer it. We've got it all set up and ready. Hey, nifty, isn't it? How are we doing with the clouds? Let's just take a look at this first. Put this back on. I am so balls. Just let me get that in memory. IND. IND. Okay, IND. I've got it. There, we're above the clouds. Good. What am I after? A map? Better. Good. So. Next stop is not the one we're landing at. Don't worry about that. 75 nautical miles. We can go over that. Something I didn't look at. MFD. There you go. 2,500 feet. So there's our ILS intercept height. Altitude. 2,500 feet. IND. All good. There we go, set up, not a problem, people. Missed the start, so I'll rewatch later so I can see if I can pick up some tips, yeah. I did have to do a turnaround on the ILS, some ordinary guy. Some random guy, rather. Been flying it in career mode, yeah. I don't know, you're kind of tied to rails in career mode, though, aren't you? I've not done the Vision Jet. Do you have your own Vision Jet in career mode? I think, can you buy one in there? So there we go. I've got it back to GPS source. I don't like those sounds. It's obviously something happening in the Vision Jet. Just blowing off steam or something. Side, right, left, right, interior. That's a good one, isn't it? That's a good one. Yeah, I need to get a steep stream deck with all these buttons set up. All the view buttons. That'll be ideal for me. Just have a stream deck to the side of me, press a button, look. Hey presto. You can buy it in career mode. It's a lot of grind to get up to the funds, I bet, but it's expensive. I can well imagine. Tempted by that button. I won't. Coming up to the northwest coast of France, then the English Channel. It's flying direct to Southend, so I've just got to be careful of that. Once we get past this next waypoint, I'll keep up the speed. Let's keep up the speed so we get there ASAP. 1300 feet, let's just put the throttle up a wee bit. Yeah, definitely. I don't have enough buttons. I could set up another controller, I guess, just for this. I've got to see what controllers. I've got plenty of controllers. I could use keyboard commands, I guess, but that could get complicated. Yeah, I'll have to check out my other controllers just to see what else I can attach just for... and it doesn't interfere. Just for views and things. Oh, I don't want that view, I want that view. Thank you. Now, which ones of you... That's a lot of people flying all together. There's a video. Matt, you're with us then? Anybody else? Bonanza. Regis, are you in the stream? Black Square. There's potentially quite a few of you flying along with me there. It's difficult to know who's who. Darren, where are you on your flights, my friend? $2,000 for the Vision Jet. Other constraints I thought airliners. Oh, blimey. I've forgotten all about career mode. What's the 2000, Susie? Is that a rating you have to have? Barrel roll. Sure. GT. Sure. No, you're welcome, my friend. Always nice for people to come and say hi and thanks and let me know that they are still useful. I'll do another one regarding ILSs because people are still not getting that. So another in the fundamental series. Troubleshooting ILSs. I'll think of a catchy title for it. Next video out tonight. I'm expecting some update beta to drop today for some reason. So I'm keeping an eye on the Microsoft. I've got Discord open. I'm keeping an eye on their server just to see if it drops in the announcements. Some reason I've got an inkling it's going to drop this week. It's usually a Thursday, isn't it? And we'll see what they got planned for us next. What can they bugger up next? Where's the pilot? I think Chaseplane doesn't put pilots in or something. That's the only... I don't know. Maybe there's something I've overlooked there. Turn and landing light stuff. I'll do that on my XPC panel. I'm over 10,000 feet. There you go. Oh, thanks, Susie. Thanks. 2,000 for the Vision Jet. Ah, I see. Thanks, Susie. So 2,000 feet. Southend. Okay. Not far from Istanbul. Very nice. You are going on an adventure. How long is that going to take you, Dan? It's a... What do you call them? Long flight airliner, isn't it? Long haul airliner. Long haul, they call it. That's right. 777 from memory. Very nice. I like to do those flights in Concorde. I've got to get back to Concorde as well. I'm going to have a bit of my Nutella. I try not to get this on the microphone. I bought myself a jar of Nutella, small jar. I love doing that sometimes. It's a boost of energy. Never nice hearing someone eat over mic, but had to be done. So who's with me? Matt, you're with me. Eric, are you with me? Sound off, people, if you're flying along. It's just good to know who is. There's aircraft all over the place, but I think a lot of them are... Yeah, you got A320 Neils left, right and centre there. Can we see what altitude he's at? 10,000 feet, so he's probably coming down to land. He's dropping altitude, or is he? No, he's climbing. Is he dropping altitude or climbing? Staying at 10,000 feet. I don't know. Cheshire, good to see you, my friend. Cheshire's there. Now, are you with us, or are you flying elsewhere? Are you in the stream? Long haul, yeah. Yeah, very nice. I've got so many different airliners, Darren, that I don't want to buy any more at the moment because I'm not becoming proficient in any of them, and just I went for a space of either getting them for a review or buying them myself. I bought the Concorde. I brought the 146 myself on Xbox. Yeah, it's easy to join the flights. You just get on the same server, basically. Same server and get in Discord, and away you go. But these flights, yeah, if I'm just doing them, just join on the same server. Typhoon ahead. Can we get him closer? Get that Typhoon to get the engine noises closer. I bet that would be great with FS Realistic. Face, are you with us? You're flying in the same direction. Let's keep an eye on Cheshire to see where he's off to. No, he's going in a different direction, isn't he? No, it's Cheshire Pilot. It might be Cheshire Pilot. Difficult to say. Right, can we get internal just to see where we are? Coming up to the coast of France, then over the channel. So this next airport is not the one we're landing at. That's the French airport, which I'm not landing at. I'm just flying over. 7 nautical miles, 7 minutes to go to that one. Oh, speed! Look at that. Just on the edge. Just about safe there, but I'll just bring it back a wee bit. That's fine. Yep. So, onward we go. Can't see below the clouds at the moment. I want to see the ocean if I can. The channel. And I'll come down probably about, what are we, 13,000 feet, so I'll come down 40 to 50 nautical miles out from Southend, start to descend. IND for the localizer, 2,000 feet, saying Susie, for the capture. Let's take a look at that. So it gets to charts. Go back, that wasn't charts. Charts. Just get to me MFD. $2,000, yep. 2,000. Here. Stupid. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. You're absolutely correct, Susie. Yep. Yep. Looking on the wrong side. So 2,000 for the ILS intercept. Thank you, Susie. So I just had to see that for myself. See where I went wrong again. There we go. Put that back to full. Noises, noises, noises. I've still got my flyby. I do. Zoom. Like a boy would talk. I better not get a stream deck. I'll be just sat there playing with the flyby. But it would be handy. Would be handy. I need to alter that view a little bit. Let me just alter that view. Save position and thank you. So just flying over this one, over the channel to jolly old England. Ready purse. Alright, Face is still with us to the side. Matt's still with us. Cheshire's gone on his jolly way now. Might be over there somewhere. Still land below us. Oof, wow. Wonderful. Yeah, Navigraph charts are much better, I've got to say. I mean, these charts are okay for a quick reference. They're okay for reference, but not for detailed study, certainly. Yeah, Navigraph. I don't have it tied to this. I don't think I'm not even sure I've got an active Navigraph subscription at the moment. I need to get back in touch with them because I'll be doing videos with them again. So many different things I'm using. There we go. Lovely. Ooh, sudden change. Just want to see the channel ahead at some point. Yeah, much better, Susie. It gives you much more detail, doesn't it? Gives you all the details. And it's uniform as well, Navigraph, so, you know, Jefferson charts are carried across from one to the other. So, with these charts, what tends to happen is... And, you know, it's not bad we're getting them for free, but... What tends to happen is that... What the heck did I just do? Sorry, just a second. Parking brake. Did I not? I didn't... Okay. What tends to happen is... Sorry about that, I must have nudged it. What on earth has happened to that one? The charts will... Hang on a second. The charts will change from from airport to airport and give you different types of charts. Why is this not... Oh, okay. Did I click on that? Maybe I clicked on that. Anyway, there we go. Let's get back. Let's get back to that before I break something else. Keep up the speed. Right, so we should see the channel at any point. Any moment, there's the channel. So flying across, we're just going to pass over this airport that I had on the flight plan. I need to work out how to get these flight plans into YouTube. There's some kind of add-on you can get, and then you can just type in flight plan, it'll bring it up. I don't have that available at the moment, or active. Maybe in the future. Well, it said on the world map this would take an hour and a half. I've been going on for a couple of hours now. Flying iron in front of me, very nice. change of plan, people. I'm going to land at Southend because there are a couple of things I want to do. A couple of hours stream. It's going over. I'll land at Southend and then call it a day there. But then we can continue later on at another point, or different part of the world, maybe. There we go. So what have we got? 12 knots. We've got 50 nautical miles to Southend. I'm going to preempt my altitude before I forget. All the way down to 2,000 feet. And it's ocean. The channel, well, we'll be at sea level, so there's nothing to crash into. Altimeter was incorrect, so I've just corrected it. We're passing over a different time zone now, so that makes sense. QNH has changed. All good. So landing Southend, my friends, and we'll call it a day there for this one. Right, Southend. So we're waiting for INC. Let's just make sure again. Oh, I can do it from here, don't worry. IND as an identifier. That's fine. Back on map. 2,000 feet set in. I'm just keeping an eye on the distance. 45 nautical miles out, we'll start descending. Speed, yeah, keep there for the moment. Speed, you're just under the max. That's fine. Max, I hope. Talking about max speed. Well, you're in a Vision Jet, Matt. You're okay. Face, you'll be okay there. Anybody else with me? Should be fine. It looks very cloudy, which is typical. So concentrate here for a moment. Altimeter set. That's all correct. You want to make sure that your barometer is set correctly, because otherwise it'll be showing the incorrect altitude above sea level. So we're flying this way to Southend. .46, let's start descending. Vertical speed, let's just bring back that throttle a little bit and start descending at 1,000 feet per minute. It's absolutely fine. See if the people got that, or if you're watching the stream, it's a bit delayed, but you'll see what I mean. So we should see Matt start descending soon. Let's just see. I think he is, yep. Perfect. You're flying along with me, so hopefully you're used to the Vision Jets and you know how to get it into Nav1 source. If you don't, it's on your PFD. Click on your PFD on one of your screen. I use the right hand screen for that. PFD nav source should be showing it at the top. We'll switch it to localizer once, as long as you've got Nav1, it doesn't matter if you don't, just follow me in. But Nav1 111.35 and 2,000 feet will be the altitude we're getting down to. And we've got 40 nautical miles, we'll make it in time. Not a problem. Less than the rate of descent, we don't need to go 900 feet per minute, it's fine. Remind me of the landing lights, people, and my ices. I've got icing on at the moment, so I'll turn it off before going to full flaps. Thank you, Susie, for that tip, because I would never have known otherwise. I've not read the manual on it. Manuals! Did anybody... Who mentioned... Was it Brian? About the manuals. If you mentioned it in a specific aircraft, sorry, it passed me by. If you mention it again, I'll try and find the manual. Or Susie, if you can look. Well, let's try and find it, actually, while it's... Just a second. Manuals. Let's see, it's pretty straightforward. There we go, that should do it. Copy. Paste. That's where many of the manuals are for the aircraft, for the default aircraft. Or aircraft included for Flight Sim, I believe. Yeah, you got the various different ones. Airbus, Antonov, Bell. Yeah, you got various different manuals there. But if it's bought from a company, it should be on their website, the manual typically. Or if you got PC, it'll be in your community folder, manuals or something, documents, something of that sort. 10,000 feet, landing lights back on. See, I'm doing well. Remembering things. 33 nautical miles to go. Identifier's not come up yet, I'm not too worried. I'm just going to increase the vertical descent by a couple of 100 feet. Keep the speed steady. We'll just concentrate just for a second. $31 nautical miles. I think we should be okay. And I want to come basically to the north on this one. I'll put my heading to the north, because that's where I want to go. I want to get the glide slope above me and the localizer locked on before I get... You know, before I get on the glide slope basically. I want to be locked on the localizer. I'm not heading north yet, I'm just preempting it. Probably need to turn to the right. I'm thinking the... Well, I think it would be... I'm not sure. We'll see. Coast deviation line should be over here, shouldn't it? We'll see. So waiting for IND to pop up any second. Should pop up. What's going on there? I'm losing altitude, so it's, you know, it'll pop up sooner if I was higher, I imagine. IND. Thank you. Let it just settle for a couple of seconds. IND. That's fine. Yeah, it is that way. So let's bring my heading that away. And we'll put it into heading mode for now. I'm just going to bring my speed back. Just in case, I'll preempt. I don't need to preempt approach mode yet. We're not even nowhere near crossing the localizer line yet. So in fact, just to be safe, I'm going to go north heading, because I'm thinking to myself, the line will be, localizer line will be in this direction, heading in this direction, short beam. So I want to come up really this direction, northwards. Oh, I'll have to do a video on that, people, because it's not the easiest. Essentially, localizer line, it's a short beam, but you want to cross, imagine crossing the threshold of the runway, the line of the runway, the line of direction of the runway. I'll do a video on it. I'm sure some of you get it. Some of you that might be a little bit confusing if I just talk away. I'll show you. Better showing you. So I'm going directly northwards to cross. So that the... Yeah, better way to say it. Localizer beam will be heading out in this direction right now. I've got time to do this. There's a runway. You can see... Zooming on that a little bit, you can see the runway is heading that direction. So I need to cross. Localizer line will be heading this way and that way. So I need to cross the beam, cross over the beam. So I need to fly probably up here to cross the beam of it to lock onto the localizer. I get it. Oh, Mr. Funky Tall Jam, you've missed quite a lot. I'm just coming into my last airport. Been streaming for a couple of hours, my friend. But you can rewatch it afterwards. Makes sense. Thanks, Susie. Glad it does to at least a couple of you. If you're not used to it, if you're new to flight sim, that's a nightmare trying to visualise all that. But if I make a video of it and make it, and you know, a bit of theory behind it, we'll get it together. I've got ideas and symbology I can use for that video, so just got to get it all together. So miles away from locking onto that localizer, it's all the way up here. The beam's all the way up here, so I'm not worried. Glide slope indicator's not coming up yet. Not to worry. We should stay a similar distance away from that airport too, because I'm flying now up here and the airport's over here. So it shouldn't lessen too much. It'll lessen a little bit as I get a little bit closer in that direction. It'll get a little bit closer, but not too much. Checking my altimeter again, if anything. No, it's fine. Altimeter's fine. Try and smoke another landing. Smooth landing. Another smooth landing. I want another clap. I enjoy those claps I get. Does make you feel good. How you doing, Matt? Are you concentrating? Matt's with us. And I think... well, I thought I saw another person. Maybe he's dropped out. Maybe he's thought, no, bugger that. Oh, wind farms? There we go, pretty picture. Lots of wind farms. Big babble of people there. Are they on a group flight or are they over one of the major... is that over London, I'm expecting? That would make sense. Get back inside the aircraft. Just keep an eye now. I'm coming down to our interceptor altitude. Quite clear weather, which is nice. It's not like that in Manchester, I've got to say. 2,000 feet altitude, and we'll control our speed. I'll keep the speed up because I've got to cross that threshold of the runway yet, and I'm not near it. I'm getting near it, but I need to be up here, I reckon. Around about here. So, where that EGSQ is, that'll be about the localizer lock-on target. There we go, 2,000 feet, altitude reached. Watch my speed now. Speed's going to slow down because I'm not descending any longer. We'll let it continue to drop. I'll preempt approach mode. I'm going to turn those ices off. Engine will keep on. Oh, I can turn off later, can't I? It's fine. Getting some way towards flap speed. Still need to go a bit further up here, people. Trust me. Oh dear. You're good, Matt. You're okay, yeah. At the moment, it's when I just have a bit of time. Like today, I thought, I want to do a Vision Jet flight. Let's just do it. I'm going to try and organise Mr. Funky Toadjan because I know that people really want to join these flights a proper week's notice. You're mostly through Discord. Yeah, when planned. Thanks, Susie. These ad hoc flights really are just ad hoc. There's jolly old England. We've made it, people. Need some patriotic music playing. Or maybe not. I don't want to get a strike, as it were. Is it that one? It's that one I like, isn't it? Oh. Is it that one I like? Oh, get off. That one. Very nice. Right, we're doing okay. So I'll start coming to the right just so it doesn't have far to turn. I'll start coming to around here in a moment as we get closer to it. Speed's okay, we should lock onto the localizer in this case. No glide slope indication yet, that's fine. What's it saying, 1890? See, it's staying roughly the same, the distance, because we're kind of heading. So I can bring it round to the left now. 19 nautical miles is quite far out, so that's fine. And it's not got far to go when it does lock onto localizer. It's coming in this direction now. It's just visualizing. A lot of it is visualizing where you are in relation to the airport and localizer beam. There's the glide slope indicator. Let's let it stay up there. Just hopefully lock onto the localizer before the glide slope starts descending. If not, I'll turn it to the right. Ooh, nice. Keep an eye on it. There. Just keep it there. Close that. Just see if Matt's so I'm just checking Matt's okay. He's there. Great. Well done, Matt. Are you at the required? You are at your 2,000 feet. Yep, you're fine. Matt's probably an expert. Probably flying along with me saying, what's the matter? I've got localizer armed, so it should lock on once it picks it up. You've got to be close to the beam to pick it up. That's when it starts moving in. Great. Keeping an eye on Discord, yeah. Yeah, I will organise one soon, people. I know we all want to get together and have a bit of jolly old fun. Which we will do. I'm away next week, so it won't be next week, but soon. Get that chopper flight organised around Paris. Any second. I don't have any flaps in yet. Flaps set up. And it'll show an indication here for flaps if they had me in. Localizer beam any second. Glide slope will stay there. Bring it round to the left a little bit more. The heading. Well, it's getting dark now, people. Is it going to rain? We're going to get a dramatic entrance to Southend. Come on in. There we go, localizer's moving in. Should be fine, we're at a good speed. Not a problem to lock onto localizer. I'll put it into flaps 1 as soon as it comes off the localizer turn. There, it's locked on easily. See, if you're at that good speed, you'll have no troubles with the localizers. Stage 1 flaps. Keep the speed about 130, so I'll just let that settle and then put my gear down. That's a good way, the VisionJet, of learning airliner type of flying. It's a bit more complicated, the airliners, with the MCDUs or whatever. There we go, keep the speed around there. Gear down. All those noises. Love it. Speed steady there, please. Stay there. Beautiful. We're all set up for an approach to Southend. Just waiting for the glide slopes to start moving down now. There we go. Not even close. Lots of hour in career in the CJ4. What's not close, my friend? if any moniker is too much of a mouthful, I also asked who's Nick? Oh, you're not even close to being a professional with it, you mean? Right. It's very simple. It's probably one of the simpler aircraft to master the vision jet. Once you get the hang of it. Lots of people around. Aces High, is that Aces? Wouldn't be Aces from Discord, would it? Not seen him for ages. Wonderful views. You can't beat Flight Sim for that kind of view, can you? Speed steady. Stage 1 flaps, gears down. Not a problem. Not a problem. 13 nautical miles out to land. Out to landing, rather. Out from landing. We go. Come on, glide slope. I wonder if this is a steep one like, ooh, what's the aircraft doing? It's fine, let's just push up that speed a wee bit. I wonder if this is a steep one like London City. Should be around 9 or 10, the glide slope. Let's just start moving down. Oh, balls. I can't be asked turning that off. You just have to put it with the traffic warnings. Hang on a second. Where is that again? Hey! What the bananas, what happened there? Oh, it's in traffic, thank you. Oh, no, I don't want... Oh. I don't remember the aircraft systems. I never remember that traffic one. I'm sure somebody is yelling it in the chat at the moment, but I'm not going to worry about it. It's not moaning at me now, which is good. Speed steady, we're coming in to land, we should be okay. Live weather, live time, look at it. Beautiful, that is lovely. What a picture. Look at that. Oh, nice. Okay, maybe it is a steep one. It's starting to move down now. Right. Now, will it still give me that warning if I go... Yep. So, let's turn off the... I know. Okay, let's come to this view. There we go. Flaps ice. Is that right? It's still moaning at me. Turn the ice off now. Not gonna worry, let's just shut up that warning, thank you. Oh, what's the speed there, Hudson? Wasn't keeping an eye on speed, but I am now. Let's just get that back up. Don't need to worry too much because it's going to start descending once the glide slope comes down. So out there will do. Settings on the GCC. Ah. Okay. I shall look at that another time and memorise it for next time. Should be okay though. Traffic's ahead down now. We should be fine, I think. Glide slope's coming to centre, so it should lock on the localizer. Approach mode. And Bob's your uncle. keep that speed of steady around there will do. That's a good speed anyway. But just bring the throttle back so it settles around there. Fine. Beautiful picture, isn't it? Look at the golden hues there. People flying around. Let's just keep an eye on Matt. Matt, I'm sure you're fine. You are. There. Norman, are you with us? Or are you just flying along? That's fine. Don't have the airport in sight, but on the with this kind of visibility, it's not going to be a problem. A couple of nautical miles out, I wouldn't expect. I expect it'll be fine, rather. I think I can just see the poppy lights coming in. Those are the poppy lights, aren't they? So we should be fine. We're landing. We're landing anyway. Regardless if it was thick pea soup, I'll land. Oh, bit of drizzle. It's a bit rude. There's a runway. Nice visibility now. Centre my view up. I've got my view set in chase plane just a little bit higher than normal, just so I can see good visibility of what's ahead from runways and whatnot. Lots of people there. Hope some of these are not on the runway. If so, I'll just fly on top of them. I think he's on the gate, aces high. Maybe. Absolutely fine. Hey, PL. Thank you, sir. I've got control. Ah! Do I ever? So, a bit of yaw control to my right a little bit. Just a tiny bit, it will align itself. Hopefully it looks like a crosswind to me. Definitely looks like a crosswind, never mind. Should be fine. A little bit low there, but I'm not too worried. I've got the runway in sight at this point. I'm just going to bring myself down to land. There you go, poppy lights coming back in again. Get myself on the centre line. Nay, issues. Not completely nulled yet. Now I'm going to null it because I'm just above the runway. Oh, I was coming down a bit quick there. Right, let's float a bit and smoke the landing. That'll do. Thank you very much.
Nicely flown to the ground.
Hey, thank you. Very polite passengers I have. Let's get outside quickly. See Matt's landing. No pressure, Matt. Did you let? Are you okay, Matt? He's over there. Yeah. Doesn't matter, Matt. Whichever one you. I don't know. I'm gonna wait a second. I think Matt was with us for a lot of that flight, so I'm gonna just wait. There you go. Look at that landing. Nice. Good to do. But it was quiet. Thanks, Kirk. Yeah. No worries, Susan. I don't know what it is, that ice thing. Trying to grind this Cessna Citation longitude. That's a real grind. Oh, is that in career mode? Matt, are you down, my friend? Or are you coming in? Seems like you're stationary there. Oh no. You were a bit behind me, weren't you? That's okay. 13 nautical miles, so coming in. So I didn't realise I was so far ahead. Should have kept an eye on that. Just let Matt come in. So there you go, people. Vision jet flirtation. Love it. It's good because it keeps me proficient with do these. So these ad hoc streams are pretty much me getting into an aircraft thinking, oh, I've not flown this. Back to airliners soon. Gotta get back to my airliners because I'm not proficient with them at the moment. It's a bit worrying because I've got stuff I'm reviewing for airliners and I'm not Yeah, I've got one thing that I want to show you soon. That's brilliant. There's a video out later relating to... I mean, it's more... Well, you'll see. You could use it in GA aircrafts as well, the thing I'm going to show you later. 11 knots square. But I've got to get off, my friend. Listen, thanks people for joining. Thanks Matt for just flying along with me. You'll come in and land next to me there. I'll keep the sim running in the background. And watch out for more flights. We shall do a group flight together soon, my friends. Promise. We shall do one soon. People have been asking for it. So we'll do one. And alright, my friends. Thanks very much. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care, everybody.
Wheels up, we're breaking free. Clouds below, it's just you and me. A cockpit crew with dreams to chase. No time to lose, let's pick up the pace. Throttle open, let the engines roar. Feel the rush, we're bound for more. Flying high in the sky with friends. No limits here where the blue never ends. Let's not dilly-dally, we're soaring so tall. Horizon's the guy to follow. After all. Bank left the horizon spin. Loops and dies where the fun begins.